There's a huge crowd just waiting for me to go live. I'm 5 minutes late. I apologize for that. You know how it goes. There is a lot of kind of wonky technical things to try to set up, and yeah, it's just Microsoft Flight Simulator is still kind of buggy in that regard when you're trying to do things like custom weather presets and whatnot. So yeah, it's still kind of a thing. Let me share my links. Flying from San Bernardino to Las Vegas. Live stream. See, alright, looks like we're up and running on YouTube. I want to share that on Facebook so people can click the link. Bear with me one moment. San Bernardino to Las Vegas. Alright, close that tab. Okay, alright, almost ready to go here. That's telling me good. Okay, so I have, let me show you a screenshot of the flight plan. There it is. We're going to San Bernardino. We're going to go to Barstow, Baker, State Line, and then Vegas. Basically, it's just like driving to Vegas along the 15 freeway. I've upgraded my lighting a little bit in here. A little better light on my face. So I've got that. Alright, that's the flight plan. Then I'll show you a little bit of the weather. Let's see. So the weather, I'm going for something a little bit more challenging, maybe. Not that one. Well, okay, there's the hot day though, and in September, noontime. And then this is the wind, and here is the clouds. Nope, that's not the clouds. Did I not get a shot of the clouds? You know how it is. I can just show you here. Weather and clouds. There we go. Let me take a screenshot of that. So I have that. Clouds already exists. No, clouds too, whatever. Okay, so there you can see the clouds. So altitude bottom and not super duper high, and we have a lot less coverage here. So you can see there's a lot less clouds. So we're gonna have to glide a much longer distance in between clouds today. Altitude starting on the ground here in San Bernardino International Airport is 1,156 feet, and we're just going to cheat, and we're going to slew to about 3,500 feet, so that would be like 2,500 AGL. How about 2,600? That's good. All right, and yeah, let's see. Stream is going. Got a couple of people joining in. Thanks for checking it out. All right, and all right, let's get her going. All right, unpause. Boom. We'll nose down, pick up some speed. And, oh, I think, yep, I forgot about the bug in this airplane. You have to turn the instrument off and on to get it to make noise at you. Okay, I got some clouds over this direction to the north, the San Bernardino Mountains, so we're going to head that way. Hopefully get up right away in these clouds. A little bit of buoyant air on the way there, that's good. We've got south winds today, not very strong. Should be a little bit of a help in getting where we need to go. We got clouds forming right over the mountains here, which is nice and realistic. Looking. Wait, did I lose 1,000 feet already? I'm at showing 2,500 feet here, and I'm gonna start at 3,500. It flew to 35. I don't think I got down that low, so this might be a little extra challenging here. Need to fly a little faster. Over North San Bernardino here. Getting pretty low. Yeah, I wanted to give myself a little bit more of a head start than this, but I'm only about 1,000 feet AGL right now. And I'm gonna the ground is rising as I head north, as is the am I descending, so that's not super great. Might have to go into cheater mode here again. Come right up on the Indian Casino here on my left. But there's lift, so if I can get up from here, that would be awesome. Oh yeah, right under the cloud. Right where you expect it. Now it's right turns or left turns. We're gonna go to the right. I'm flying really slow, probably too slow. Let's try to speed up a little bit. Oh, we're climbing good. There we go, 2,800 feet. Pretty good, pretty good. There we go. Alright, thanks for joining me, checking out the stream today. We're going to be flying from San Bernardino in Southern California to Las Vegas. Pretty much following the 15 freeway. This is a flight I've wanted to do for a little while now. No engine, of course. We're going to be soaring the whole way, just using thermals. And we're climbing up right now through 3,000 feet. North San Bernardino in the San Bernardino Mountains. We took off from San Bernardino Airport. And climbing about 600 feet per minute. And what's up, Patrick A? He says, fly out to Dallas and drop off some food for me. I should definitely do some flying in Texas. That would be, there's going to be some pretty good soaring in Texas. That's another place we'll check out. Hey, Pat, hop on over to Twitch if you would, and subscribe to me or follow me over there. Need to get those followers for that affiliate status. That would be cool. Starting to do a little bit, doing okay here. I believe this is Harrison Peak right in front of me, that sort of lower peak. Alright, he says, I bring the food, he'll bring the subs. Alright, how about subs for subs? I'll bring Subway. Meatball subs. It's probably cold outside, so we want some warm meatball subs. We got a nice thermal here, good size, nice and consistent, not super strong. 600 feet per minute, but that's still a good climb. Flying the Discus 2C from the developer Got Friends in this very fabulous color scheme. Sailplanes usually just have a plain white, which is kind of boring. You know, let's have some color, get a little flashy. And you can see a lot of air traffic in SoCal online tonight in the sim. That is awesome. Getting too slow here. Very consistent climb. So if you watch my other streams, you'll notice I had a lot more clouds those days. And that kind of made it trivially easy, especially with the glide ratio that this glider has. So I wanted a little bit more of a challenge, so I tried to do be a bit more sparse with the cloud coverage. So it'll be interesting to see if we can find thermals in between the clouds, or we'll have to kind of be strategic about flying from cloud to cloud, and may have to go off course line to stay up in the lift. We've got almost 200 miles to fly, and it's also 6 o'clock, so I want to go to bed not much later than 10. So I got like 4 hours to do it in. We should be able to do that. Not going to go directly to Vegas from here. We're going to navigate kind of a zigzag pattern to go up the kind of follow the landmarks up the 15 freeway, which you would hit if you were driving to Vegas. Climbing still pretty good here up through 5,600 feet. You can see cloud base is pretty high, but not stupid high. Just get to listen to the Vario. Oh, and that reminds me too, I gotta get let me top this thermal out, and I got some background music we can play. Oh, I got distracted and I lost the thermal there a little bit. No, so we're good. We're good. Come on, back in the lift. If you're just joining me in here, I'll show you. I have screenshots of the weather and the flight plan if you want to join along. And I also it would be great if you want to join me live here. Screen name is Designed by Dave in the Sim, and I'm on the West USA server. So feel free to find me here. And let's go do some flying together. If you've never flown a glider before, join in the sim. Let's do some soaring. Soaring flying is really cool. To me, it's way more interesting than powered flight. You know, if you were gonna fly to Vegas, you know, really in any powered airplane, you just throttle up and you climb your altitude and you cruise to Vegas and navigate however VFR or GPS or I don't know, whatever pilots do. Aviation guys, I don't know there's the other type of navigation. But with soaring, we have to use the energy in the atmosphere, so we have to find thermals and we have to climb, and we may not get to where we want to go. And it's a challenge to get there when it can't just fly in a straight line. We've got to go from thermal to thermal. Luckily, we have a high-performance sailplane that gets an insanely good glide ratio, so we can go pretty far with enough potential energy. And right now we're at 6,900 feet. Stank Breath says, "How do I subscribe from the Twitch app?" I don't know. I don't. I think the Twitch app is kind of it's kind of a mess, isn't it? It's like some buttons show when you touch on the screen, and then like some don't. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's not very consistent. Hey, what's up, Sam? Sam's joining again. Yeah, pop in here if you want. I'll throw the weather up on the screen if you want to match the weather with me, and the flight plan. We're gonna go from San Bernardino, Southern California, to Las Vegas, about a 200-mile flight, with a little bit of a couple of zigzags, tag a few waypoints along the way, a couple of landmarks you'd see if you were doing the drive to Vegas. So kind of cool to sort of recreate that in the sailplane. Climbing up through 7,300 feet right now. So we do have to get up here because you see we have to clear this mountain range, the San Bernardino Mountains. We have to be able to get high enough to go over the back, as they say. So we're climbing now. Flying the Discus 2C from the Got Friends developer. Oh, he's at the gym. Yeah. Between sets at the gym. That doesn't make it easy. Yeah. I can't remember what I was trying to do, but it was, kind of a mess from what I remember, which is annoying. We're doing pretty good here. This is what you love about soaring flight, when you you get up, get off tow, and kind of immediately get into the first thermal of the day, and it just takes you right up. This one hasn't been the strongest, down to like 300 feet per minute climb rate, but it's consistent. So I'm climbing up now through 7,800 feet. Ah, Sam says he wishes he could come fly, but the flight yoke is at his dad's house. Ah, well, you gotta just bring that with you, dude. Come on, you don't just carry this big awkward contraption with you everywhere you go. Yeah, it doesn't make for very portable gaming, does it? Climbing up over the city of San Bernardino now. I've done quite a bit of flying here myself. Like hundreds of hours of flying here, so I know these mountains very well. And I've been this altitude and higher over here, so. So the my flight instrument here, my navigation does show the flight path, the line to my next point, and I have on the HUD overlay shows me where I need to go. Well, that's what I'm a target, what I'm aiming for. But I need to top this lift out, get as high as I can here to start the day off at 8,300 feet, and pretty much getting into the bottom of the clouds here. So probably won't be able to get a whole lot higher than that. Just listen to the I'll play you a little tune. Just get right up into the wispy parts of the bottom of this cloud. The lift kind of petering out, or I'm kind of losing it. There we go. Redlands Municipal Airport down there. That's where the Hangar 24 brewery is. I looked up the manual for this airplane from the developer, and they mark with this yellow triangle here your best climbing speed. So I'm kind of trying to vary my turn radius to stay in the strongest lift, and then also to stay in that airspeed. That's a little tricky. See, I got getting way fast there. Sam's got to go do homework. Get it done, brother. I want straight A's. No excuses. I flew out of the lift a bit there. Altitude 8,700 feet. Climbing out over San Bernardino here. Buzzkill 700's there flying the F-16. Looks like he's out kind of over Edwards Air Force Base. That'd be a cool place to visit. Somebody else I was talking to mentioned that we should go fly to Area 51, see them aliens. Maybe we'll do that another day. Maybe if we get to Vegas with tons of altitude, we'll we'll glide over to Area 51 and see if we can see them aliens. And we can also disable the F alarm because we're not using it. Yep, get rid of that. Don't need it. And we're still climbing here. Ooh, it got real fast. 8,800 feet. And no longer... Oh, maybe we're getting into it. And disappear in the clouds here. How cool does that look? 9,000 feet. Lift getting a little stronger. Get some cloud suck here, I think. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. Show me some love if you would. Hit the the follow button there on Twitch. Planning on doing a lot more of these. There's so many really cool things we can do with gliders in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Different challenging flights, different tasks we can set up, and the multiplayer aspect is awesome. We can fly together. I want to get have like a group of guys and do like just fly some tasks together, some cross-country tasks, or even do some racing maybe. I was watching another guy's stream earlier today, and they were doing doing bush flying, bush pilots, where they were flying the de Havilland Beaver and up the Washington coast and like landing on all the sandbars. The whole bush pilot Trent Palmer thing. Trent Palmer, the YouTuber that really popularized that in the last few years. Altitude 9,800 feet and climbing. And bush flying is pretty neat, but the challenge of soaring flying is super special and unique, and we can do a lot of really cool stuff. So follow the channel, give me a follow, and even better would be to come and join me in the game here. If you got Flight Simulator, if you want to pop in. Screen name designed by Dave, and you can find me. I'm in the West USA server. I guess you have to be on the same server to show up. And you should find me right now. I'm circling over San Bernardino in Southern California. Altitude 10,100 feet. And we're kind of topping this lift out, I think. So probably going to just start heading north to Barstow. Our first turn point of 44.79 nautical miles. 10,200 feet. There's more lift here to be had. I guess we'll take a few more turns here, maybe. We're getting stronger. Got a big dark cloud right up here above us. There we go. Now we're 1,000 feet per minute. That's the strongest lift we've had yet. Took off at San Bernardino Airport about 20 minutes ago. Kind of had a little bit of a sketchy long glide to go find the lift, but then got right into it. And now we've been turning right-hand turns ever since. From about 2,500 feet up to 10,700 and climbing. As we get right up into these clouds. How cool does this look? Give you the external view. Oh, it just looks so gorgeous. And the sound too, it sounds so cool. We circle in and around this cloud here. Now we're whiting out, which can be super dangerous. Luckily, this airplane has an artificial horizon. We'll pop that guy on. 11,000 feet. I was watching these guys fly, and they're doing the bush thing, and they had like, I don't know, there was 5 or 6 of them flying together and landing. And he was streaming all day, man, for like 6 or 7 hours, and just like drinking beer the whole time. He was playing Wisest Wizard too. He had his wizard staff going. It got a little bit off the rails at the end of the stream. Sorry to say, there will be no drinking on this flight. Although I do acknowledge that that probably would make for a more entertaining stream. Still climbing here, 11,700 feet. Normally in real life you would, you know, not go into the clouds. That can be pretty dangerous, but also the lift tends to kind of top out right at the base of the clouds. And also it's kind of illegal without clearance. So, but we're in the simulator, so we can just have fun and do whatever the heck we want. And it looks really cool to fly in and around the clouds, so we're gonna do it because we can. 12,200 feet. Vario's still just singing to me here, so wow, the MPH is here. What's up, brother MPH? One drink every 1,000 feet of elevation. Well, I would be 10 drinks in already, so that I think that would get the party started. Yeah, baby. MPH, I was going to play some of your tracks in the background for some background music, if that's cool with you. And since you're on the stream, I can ask your permission before just doing that. Oh man, we're just still climbing like crazy. MPH says, let's do it. Of course. Alright. I'm about done with this lift, so let me see if I can fly and navigate to sound. SoundCloud, the best place to still find your tunes, MPH? I was just looking at that earlier today. Listen to that Vario go. Sorry, Vario, we're gonna bail on this lift. Oh, we're way above the cloud base. Alright, I'm trying to fly and sign in here. Just climbing 1,200 feet a minute. Flying in a straight line. Alright, let's give you guys some MPH here. I can't really tell about the audio mixing here, so let me know if that's coming in too loud. Alright, I'll kill the Vario sound. Oh, I should get the RGB lights to sync with the music. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Alright, we're going on glide. We topped that lift out, 14,000 feet. It's kind of stupid high. I didn't really need to get this high. Kind of was on purpose going to not go as high. I don't want to play the music too loud, but hopefully it's not too quiet either. Good mix, not too loud, alright. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good tune right here too. This was called Cruise by the legendary MPH. All right, we topped the lift out here, 14,000 feet, plenty high enough. Thanks for joining the stream, guys. We are flying cross country today in the Discus 2C sailplane. Look at that, cool, those cool colors. And we're going from San Bernardino in Southern California to Las Vegas, basically via the 15 freeway, like kind of pretty much mimicking the drive. And I think the flight should take about the same time as the drive. We've got a big blue hole here between us and the next turn point, so this could be a challenging flight. About 200 miles total. I can be flying faster. MPH says how long it's going to take. I think it should take around 3 hours, maybe 2.5, 3 hours. We'll see. It kind of depends on how strong the lift is and consistent. And right now I've got a big blue hole between, you know, here in my next turn point, which is this spot right ahead. This says custom 39 nautical miles. So if yeah, there's not much lift between here and there. It could be I might have to get really slow and kind of scratch and look for lift, and I might have to land. I might not get up at all. Might totally fail in this. That's kind of the magic of soaring flight. In previous flights that I've streamed, I've set up like some really like booming epic cross-country flying days with just clouds everywhere. But I wanted something a little more challenging. I wanted to have something that would be yeah, that made it too easy. I was basically just climbing everywhere, and I wanted something a little different. Let's have a bit of a challenging flight. That's what's cool about soaring flight, about flying gliders, is you don't yeah, sometimes it's super hard. Hey, what's going on? Stuff your mom hates. I know you're following me on Instagram. Thanks for coming over, checking out the stream there on YouTube. If you got Twitch too, it'd help me out if you wouldn't mind following me over there. I'm trying to build the Twitch audience as well, you know. But either way, I'm just glad you're checking it out. Give you the external view. It's Lake Silverwood there off on my left wing, and Lake Gregory behind the tail, and the bigger lake there on my right wing is Lake Arrowhead, as it says. And further off in the distance there is Big Bear. Got a little distracted. Next flight, HG, hang gliding cross country at Microsoft Flight Simulator. Well, there's currently no hang gliders in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That would be very cool if they could add that. And I was talking to Tom Lowe. We were talking about that. If you don't know, Tom Lowe developed or is actively developing a flight simulator for hang gliders. I believe it's called Free Flight Experience. If you Google that, Free Flight Experience, you'll find it. So check that out. I haven't tried it yet, so I think you need a VR setup for that. I don't know if you can. He designed it specifically with VR in mind, and I don't have a VR headset, so kind of not interested in the VR thing yet. All right, we're cruising along here. Altitude 13,500 feet. Yeah, hang gliders would be interesting. You know, I've never flown sailplanes in real life, but flying them in the sim here, oh boy, it's almost too easy because you can just go so far. The glide ratio, you know, is just it's just incredible when you're used to, you know, when you're used to getting, you know, maximum like 10, 12, 13 to 1 glide ratio, and this thing does, I don't know what these do, 40, 50, 60 to 1. Crazy. All right, cruising along here. I'm gonna mute the mic here and enjoy eating this delicious apple while I cruise along. Need to keep the blood sugar up, you know.
I just got off the ground and.
Sorry, Tom. I was muted there.
No, I just launched from San Bernardino and teleported up to altitude to start the flight. The air is bizarre. I mean, it's just like all weird and choppy, and the vario needle's just bouncing around. Does that make sense?
Really? That was not my experience at all. Are you using that weather preset I set?
Yeah, I use that. I use that one, and I confirmed that it is being used.
Does the can you see in the stream? Does the clouds do they look similar?
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen your stream yet.
Okay. I mean, that'd be the quickest way to sort of just compare if at least the sky looks the same, right?
Yeah. What I couldn't do is load the flight plan, because the flight plan loads. It locks everything out. You can't change the plan.
Right.
You can't change anything. Right. And
that I experienced because I've tried to like save in the middle of a long flight and like, I'll resume this later, and then I come back in and it doesn't have your weather, and you can't then change the weather back. So I don't know if that's a bug, but it's definitely annoying.
Yeah. So I ended up just making a flight from San Bernardino to Las Vegas. I forget which airport. I don't have the waypoints.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter.
I did set the weather preset.
The goal turn cylinder is actually the middle of it. Would be, if it was a cylinder, would be the Bellagio fountain. So it's something totally unrealistic but fun.
All right. Well, how far out are you now? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to eat an apple.
Cool.
I'm coming up on Hesperia right now, so not too far over the back yet.
Okay. All right. Well,
you should see me.
I don't see your tag. I don't see your tag yet, but you should see me too, right back over the airport.
Well, there's a lot of air traffic today, so you're kind of blending in with a lot of other people. Are we on the same? Did I show up on the main map? You know, the.
I didn't see you there. Honestly.
Oh, am I not?
Could we be on? We could be on a different service.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely playing online because there's all these other people on. Yeah, my server says West USA. Is that what your server says?
I'll have to check. I'll have to check.
You have to you hit escape and go into the menu, and you click on your gamer tag, and that's where it'll show you.
Yeah. West USA, 17 milliseconds. Okay. Well, I'll find you. I'll I don't know where Hesperia is, but
It's just straight north.
okay. Okay. Well, let me go. I'll jump back in and see if I can find it.
It looks like it because it kind of does a weird thing with the way the maps are stitched together from the satellite view, and so the whole city is like a different color. It's like red versus the red.
Oh, okay. In the picture it is okay.
Yeah, when you look at, it's very obviously stands out. It's kind of like they need to do a little bit of color mixing. You know, it's kind of the stitching between the satellite photos is a little bit wonky. So.
Yeah. Okay, so straight north, you said, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Hesperia, and then there's another city of Apple Valley up here, and there's a couple others.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna try to slew forward and see if I can find it.
Yeah. I'm at 12,500 feet.
Okay.
25 nautical miles from Barstow, straight south of Barstow.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to take so much time.
The slew keys. I have to rediscover which one's which.
The default, or at least on my keyboard, is Y to initiate slew mode.
Yep. It was the F1 and the F4 that I was having trouble with.
Yeah.
They're up and down.
I know F4 goes up.
So let's see. I'm blasted across. Ah, here we go. Maybe this is it. I see the darker place. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're still not showing up on there.
I'm sitting right over the middle of that big red area, the darker area.
Yeah, I should see you then. There's still like hundreds of gamer tags, so they all kind of blur together.
I'm not seeing.
But you should see me because there's nobody else flying to the north.
I wonder why I'm not seeing gamer tags. Let me go. Let's see. Where do I?
Are you not seeing any?
Not really. No. General options.
Do you have in the weather settings? Do you have the traffic turned on?
Yep. Okay. Air traffic type. Let me try that. Let me go back to the weather settings. Zoom. Tab. It's conceivable that's where the problem lies. I see ASA 133 flying way high above me.
I see Mighty Raisin in A319. He's above me at 19,000 feet.
Interesting. Okay. So
I wonder if we're on different servers.
that's possible. Now clearly I see some traffic.
There's somebody sitting on the runway at Apple Valley in the airport that says his name is Gray Sloth.
Okay, and
the Gray Sloth.
Is Apple Valley at the sort of northwest corner of that big dark red area?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. No, I see nobody there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. We're not synced up here for some reason.
Huh. Okay.
Couldn't tell you what's up with that.
Out of VR, I think that's... So are you on West USA?
Yeah. Automatic, West USA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And it doesn't show. It doesn't show that I have any friends online. So.
Oh, hold on. Traffic. Aircraft traffic set off. Okay, now it's real-time online. For some reason that was off. Flying safe. Go back. Resume.
If you're watching the stream, we got Tom Lowe on here. He's trying to sync in here with me, and we always just have problems. I'm sure you guys know how it is. Friends are online, but they're not online. They don't show online. So We're headed to Las Vegas from San Bernardino today. Altitude 12,100 feet. And in a big blue hole as I'm gliding to Barstow. So I'm going to kind of veer over these mountains, these hills on the right. Because sometimes terrain can trigger thermals where even if you can't see clouds. So I'm going to sort of veer off course line a little bit, see if maybe there's some lift over there. So far we've just been on a nice long glide.
The weather preset is really broken for me.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Well, what time do you have set?
Noon, but that was a half hour ago. Oh, okay, I'm at about 1 o'clock right now.
Okay, I'm doing the same. September 1st of 2022?
Yeah. Curious to see. I'm just going to turn on the cheater thermals for a second here. See if we see anything. Yeah, see, check this out. See how you see these lines of lift coming up off the mountains here? So that's kind of like what we'd expect to see. You got the prevailing wind coming in and hits those hills and gets directed upwards. And if it's really strong, that would be like ridge lift, but it's not that windy today, so we get a sort of mechanical thermal generation. So that's where you would look for to look for thermals if you've got no clouds to mark the way. But I think we're just kind of above the lift now because we got so high in the mountains and we're still gliding down through it. So we got still 16 nautical miles here to get to Barstow, and then we're gonna make a bit of a right turn and fly to the northeast as we head towards Las Vegas. Tom Lowe's still trying to join me here. How's it going there, Tom? You think?
Well, I mean, the glider is just bouncing all over.
Oh, so you're getting like turbulence like crazy, huh?
And the little wind vector that shows on your LX nav.
Yeah.
It's
oh, check your wind settings. Do you have the gust and the prevailing wind in the opposite directions? I think I might have accidentally had that set.
Let me check it out. I was looking there.
That would probably produce really weird effects.
So, wind layer, gusts from 350. Yeah, wind from 179. So the gust should be also from 179.
Yeah. Yeah, if the wind is blowing one direction and the gusting from another, that would probably be pretty turbulent, wouldn't it?
Okay, so we just turned it around. Oh, that's better.
Cool. Well, we know how to make really choppy conditions now.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, now I think I could fly. Now I just need to find you.
Yeah. I still don't see you, and I don't think it showed you online. No, but the friends thing, that kind of didn't work.
That's interesting.
That wasn't working for us the other day either.
Yeah. Online is 0 disconnected, designed by Dave.
It shows me as disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows you. Yeah, you might have to like set yourself to offline and then back online or something.
Yeah. Okay. I may just bail out and come back on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Or just close the whole program and come back in.
I'm gonna fix that weather preset and save it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Multiplayer. Live players. Live.
If you're just joining the stream in here, here's our flight plan today. We're going to take off from San Bernardino for airport down here in Southern California. Fly to the north and tag Barstow. That's our first turn point. Then we're going to make a right turn to the northeast and hit Baker and then the state line and then Las Vegas. 175 nautical miles total, which is about 200 miles. This is kind of the route you'd go if you were driving to Las Vegas. I just wanted to kind of recreate that in Microsoft Flight Simulator because it would be cool, and check out some sites that I recognize, some landmarks. Flying the Discus 2C glider from Got Friends developer. You can purchase the premium one in the marketplace. It's only like 15 bucks. And they actually have two different versions of the airplane. They have a powered, a motor version and an unpowered version that I'm flying here. And a lot of other cool features that seem to integrate pretty well with the most recent update to Microsoft Flight Simulator. That includes soaring and thermals, so pretty fun to fly and neat looking. Sort of look around the Mojave Desert here. .43 nautical miles to Barstow at 10,800 feet. If you're just checking out the stream, give me a follow if you would. We're gonna try to do a lot more soaring flights like this. There's a lot of really cool things you can do with gliders in Microsoft Flight Simulator now, especially with the multiplayer. And we can do a lot of fun stuff. I was watching some streamers earlier today that were doing bush flying, and they were flying up the coast and landing on the beaches and sandbars and things and having a good time. And we can do a lot of that kind of stuff with gliders too. We can get a group together and fly cross-country tasks like I'm doing right now, and trying to set up some challenging tasks. This one is, I think, going to be pretty challenging because you see we've got a lot of blue sky between here and our goal, so there's going to be might be kind of tricky to find lift, and the cloud base isn't super high either, so I purposely set the weather up to be a little bit more challenging today over the last couple days where it was a bit too easy. So sometimes it's fun just to make the lift easy and just climb like crazy and then glide wherever. But also, it's nice to have a challenge too. So as we see this guy Pistol Whip Willie in the Dark Star. He is blasting through 82,000 feet. Scott by Scott wants me to land it on the Luxor. I don't know about that. The Luxor is a little bit pointy. I was thinking about landing on the Strip, but I don't think that would work either because the Strip has there's so many of those pedestrian like overpass bridges. It'd be hard to get in between those. Maybe the south end of the Strip. I think what we want to do is a beat up where we go and then climb out and then go land at the airport. We should have plenty of energy for that. Oh, there I see Efficient Dread 0 and a Discus 2C.
Yay! All right.
You're like
making progress.
You're like way off of the north though.
I'm sitting at Barstow Airport now.
Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of, I don't know, I guess maybe Barstow Airport is way away from the actual freeway. Land in front of the Vegas sign. Land it on Mandalay Bay. We'll see. Alright, I'm getting pretty close here. 3.8 nautical miles to Barstow. Do you have pretty scattered looking clouds there, Tom?
Yep, looks good.
Pretty good, like a lot of space in between the clouds this time, right?
Yeah, I'm in a pretty big blue hole, and I'm released.
Yeah, me too. And so now it's kind of like there's clouds sort of on either side of the course line. So which ones do I want to kind of go for? That's that decision you get to make. That's what's cool about soaring flying is you got to make these decisions and go, well, do I go that line or do I go that line? And ideally what you do is your friend goes out ahead of you and then you get to see if he has a good line and he's climbing, you follow him. And if he's not, then you go, okay, I don't want to go that way, and then you go the other way.
So you're at 10 grand. It looks like
yep.
I gotta set the altimeter to the right units.
Just about to hit Barstow in the 15 freeway here.
Okay, I'm at 71.
Yep, I see you over there. Looks like you're way to the north of me still, though. I don't know, I guess the airport's that far north, or is that a different airport, or if it's just kind of rendering weirdly.
Yeah, I'll get my watch. I'm just going to head toward you.
Yeah, I got a big dark cloud I'm going to head towards. That's just a bit north of the course line.
Okay.
You can see the 15 freeway below me down there, heading up through the desert. We are steadily sinking, though, down to 9,800 feet, just past the first turn point at Barstow. About an hour into the flight. Took off from San Bernardino Airport, climbed up in a nice thermal, ended up getting to about 14,000 and been on glide ever since. And now, next turn point is Baker, California, 51 nautical miles away. And I have a feeling I'm going to need some lift to get there, so I'm headed towards this cloud. It's a little bit north of the course line. But if I can get there and maximize the lift there, and I'll be in a good position. Hopefully there's lift there. Not always lift under the clouds, but they're pretty reliable markers, generally. These type of clouds, anyways. Oh, I've been flying with my landing gear down this whole time. Actually, I think it was up. I think it just didn't render it.
Dave, you need to look at it down now, Dave.
Hey, look at it. There he is. There he comes.
And there it's up.
Right on my wing.
I'm in lift. I'm in 10 knots of lift.
Yeah? I've got the Vario turned off because it's just... we got music playing. Are you turning in this lift?
The altimeter wasn't going up. I started to try, but it
okay.
it was definitely good enough to. But
I just happened to be in the external camera view too when you flew by, so now I got this really cool tracking shot of you coming by me here. For whatever reason, it doesn't show your tag, but that's okay because you're close enough that I can really see you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're right off on my left. You see me on your right behind you. Your wing might be obscuring me right now, though. In the external view, you'd see me. And I got a cloud right in front of me. You see this cloud right ahead?
Yep, that's I do.
Right. Yeah, cool.
Pulling some spoilers out here. Okay, so we're going to head to that cloud. What do you think the McCready speed should be for that one? How many knots?
Let's see. I was climbing at like I think like 400 feet per minute. So I don't know how many knots that is. But
4.5. Giving me a speed to fly of around 73.
Yeah, okay. So did you dial that on the this radial gauge, the analog McCready?
No, I just put it on the digital one. Alexa me out.
You just click on MC, right?
Yep.
And then what did you put it at? 4.5?
Yes, 0.5.
Oh, because 0.5 knots is about 400 feet per minute.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You just can do that conversion in your head.
It's 1 knot is about 100 feet a minute.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. I say this cloud's actually a little bit to the. I need to veer to the right a little bit. All right. Stank Ref says this is the best. Workout finished, baby asleep, post-workout meal smashed, and meal prepping for the rest of the week in the coziest stream on Twitch. Well, we're streaming. Let's see, did I lose Tom? Where'd he go?
Look at your... I see you there. I'm off your wing. 200 yards.
Which wing? Off my right or left?
Left wing.
Oh yeah, there you are. Okay, yep. Yeah, you're far enough away that it shows your tag now.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then, which made it actually harder to see you because then it was like blending in with all the other tags.
Okay, so I'm getting ready to punch through this misty little cloud.
I don't see a cloud there, but it would be there's like big darker clouds behind it, so it would be not really possible to see that. I'm still
Understood.
I'm still a mile or so away from this big cloud. I'm gonna hit it right about the cloud base too, but I'm flying too slow still. Let me get this. Let me get some down trim in here. Efficient Dread Zero over there is Tom Lowe, just so anybody watching the stream knows. And yeah, it kind of makes it look like he's super far away, but he's not. As we're flying our Discus 2C sailplanes over the California desert, the Mojave Desert, high desert here, on our way to Las Vegas. Took off from San Bernardino about an hour ago. Got up to 14,000 feet and pretty much been on a straight glide ever since, past Barstow. And now we're going to go try and find a little bit of lift in this cloud here. At least maybe just a lifting line on the way to Baker, which is another 43 nautical miles. And then from there we're going to go to the state line, which is something to be cool to check out, because that's where those big solar farms are. It'd be kind of neat to see how those are rendered in the sim. I haven't checked that out yet.
I wonder if we have different time of days set slightly, because I don't think we have this. We're seeing the same clouds.
Yeah, I'm still headed right towards the dark one here. I show 1:17 p.m.
Where do you see that?
In the weather settings. The top of the weather settings shows your time and date.
Okay.
In the main weather settings window.
I'm 1:15. Okay.
A couple minutes behind me, huh?
Okay, I set it to the same. 1:17. Okay.
Alright, now we're going to turn the Vario sounds on. As we come under this cloud. Seems like you can pretty regularly get well above the cloud base, Tom. I don't know if you've experienced that or not, but...
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Yeah, you just kind of keep on climbing right through it. Which, I mean, I guess you can get in some cloud suck in real life, you know, and climb up into the cloud, but you don't want to. And it's just not scary to do it in a simulator.
Yeah. There is something that I learned in sailplane class, and that is if you ever do get whited out, you pull the spoilers and you just take your feet off the pedals and take your hands off the stick.
Oh, okay.
And the glider goes a benign, very, very slow descending spiral.
Oh, okay. That's a good safety tip. Yeah, take your hands off the controls, because probably what's going to happen is you're going to over control in the wrong direction.
Yep.
You're probably most likely to do that rather than, you know, fly in the right way.
Yep.
And yeah, with the max spoilers, you'd have to be in some pretty strong lift to not come out of the cloud, but that could happen, I'm sure. All right, I'm hitting this cloud now, and I'm not beeping yet.
Yeah, me neither. I'm flying right through these clouds, and I'm getting nothing.
No, maybe.
That dry lake there, it's like it.
All right, I'm getting some light beeps here. 200 feet a minute. Oh yeah, here we go. 300. Oh yeah, it's here. 500. Alright, I'm doing a left-hand turn towards you, and I didn't clear this turn, so if I made error with you, I apologize. But you wouldn't be able to see me anyways, because I'm pretty much in this cloud.
Oh really? Okay, for me, you're in the complete blue.
Really? I'm like in between kind of two clouds here. But I'm climbing at 800 feet a minute, so... Yeah, I see you below me there, 85.
Yep.
I wonder if there'll be
And
a
I'm
lift
enough,
there. You got nothing?
Oh, there's something. A few hundred. Two. Not really workable.
I got a little bit too slow there. So our weather is not quite synced.
Apparently not. No.
How did you get it when you did that test with the two computers? You just set identical settings on both machines?
I used the one of the default settings, like
One of the
scattered
presets.
cloud. One of the presets, yeah. Like scattered
Oh,
cloud,
okay.
which should just be, a preset, right? I mean, it's just a series
Yeah.
of settings.
And then you tried loading. You loaded the preset that I sent you, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Right.
Yeah, well, you definitely climbed in the sync better than I am.
Yeah, no, I'm going up 500 feet a minute here, so 600.
I'm going to head for those dark hills across the lake.
Yeah. Okay, to the north
Yeah, I think so.
or
I'm
the
pointing
east?
east.
Yeah.
East,
Yeah.
I'll see if I get anything on the way.
All right, I'm still climbing up through the clouds here. Oh, way too slow. Way too slow. Now way too fast. It's kind of hard to maintain this bank angle and airspeed in the external view, but the external view looks really cool. So
What was your date again? September what?
I think September 1st. Yeah, September 1st.
I was in November.
Ah, oh, I wonder if that's it. We generally expect to find less lift here in November than September.
Yep. Okay, so everything else looks the same.
Yeah, the preset might just be like the weather, but not the date and the time.
Yep. And then what's your time again?
What am I showing here now? I'm showing 1:24 p.m. Doing pretty good, climbing up through 10,300 feet here. Just past Barstow, California, on our way to Baker, 44.7 nautical miles. Then from there, we're gonna go to the state line and then to Vegas. Tom's efficient tread zero, you see down there. He's not we're not very synced with the weather because he's down there at 7,400. Watch though, in about 15-20 minutes, our positions will be the complete opposite. He'll be cranking through 14,000, and I'll be scratching down low. That's how it goes. Yeah, I'm climbing 700 feet a minute now. So my McCready, I should set the McCready value higher, right?
Yep.
So like 700 feet a minute would be like what, 7 knots?
Yeah.
So you go 7 on the McCready?
I think it would be I think it's 0.7.
0.7. Okay, got it. Yeah, I see you over there over those dark hills. I'm climbing through 11,000 feet. 800 feet a minute. Yeah, just going right up into this cloud here. A little slow.
You would think as I change the date and the time that the clouds would all be moving around. They don't.
Really? Huh. Yeah, it's kind of finicky. Like, yeah. You change some settings, you think, and then but then it doesn't really affect what you would think. And yeah, I've noticed that just kind of playing around with the weather settings. So. All right, this thing is, I'm at 12,000 feet, and this thermal's just kind of still going like crazy. So I'm just going to bail on this and start heading north because I think I got plenty of altitude.
Those dark clouds are well beyond, appears well beyond those dark hills.
Couple of new people watching the stream right now. Thanks for joining in. We're flying gliders, flying sailplanes. Me and Tom Lowe from San Bernardino, California to Las Vegas over the California high desert. And I just got a really great climb up to 12,600 feet. Just past, just north of Barstow, California. And now we're gonna head, my next point ahead here is 36.5 nautical miles. That is Baker. Kind of hitting all the major landmarks along the 15 freeway if you were driving to Vegas. So thanks for checking it out. Tom's down there scratching, probably trying to find some lift down there. Tom, how you doing?
I just turned off my power and just turned it back on because I wasn't getting the reasonable audio tone on the Vario. Now it's working. The Vario's working again. I'm in zero sync.
Okay, the power in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's kind of like a weird bug with this airplane or something. You have to turn the, if you're flying the Discus 2C from Got Friends developer, you have to turn the battery off, master battery off here, and back on to get the Vario to beep at you. So at least initially.
I'm in some light lift now.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna pause it. I gotta go do a fluid exchange. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, I'm back.
All right, stank breath, fluid exchange. Yep. Oh, I forgot I gotta do my laundry too. Shit. Get through this cloud. Tom, I was watching Twitch streams earlier, and these guys were doing the full-on bush pilot thing. They had a group of, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them, and they were flying in live weather up the Washington coast, you know, and like landing on the beaches and the sandbars and stuff. And,
Oh yeah, that'd be fun too.
and drinking beer. And by the end of it, he was on all day. He was on for like 6 hours, and by the end of it, it got kind of off the rails. It was fun. All right, I see you over these.
Airplanes not boring.
What's that?
There are ways to make airplanes not boring, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're. All right, I see you down there. Look at 6,800 feet. Trying to find something over these dark hills.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I gotta pause it. I just gotta put my laundry in the dryer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, it's back.
All right.
Did you get up yet? Nope.
No, it's still on glide.
Oh, 6,000 feet. You can probably make it to Vegas from there, huh? What's the glide ratio on a Discus 2C? Do you know? 40 to 1?
I
More
think
than
it's
that?
better than that. I think it's 50 something to 1.
Are they in the 50s? And
That's my recollection, yeah.
aren't there like really crazy competition rigs that are in the like 60 to 1 or something like that?
Yeah. But these don't have flaps or anything, so they're simpler.
Yeah. All right, I got a massive blue hole. What? Actually, no. There's actually yeah. There's some clouds a bit north of the course line, but I'm gonna head towards them. A bit left of you, but they're like 3 or 4 ridges beyond where you are. 1, 2, yeah, like 3. I'm gonna head that way.
Okay.
A little bit more northeast.
I'm seeing a large cloud right between the dark hills that I had been circling and the next set of dark hills across the valley.
Yeah, I think maybe we're not synced on clouds here, but
I think
that's
not.
okay.
Well, hopefully this will get me up here.
Yeah. Scott loves the glider colors. It matches the soundtrack, doesn't it, Scott? You could thank MPH for the soundtrack. Thanks, MPH. Oh, Bicycle Lake over there. I guess I should go there someday. I don't know. It doesn't look like a very interesting place to ride a bicycle.
Okay, I'm finally in some lift.
All right, cool. Yeah, you are. MPH has filed a copyright claim for this content. Watch, Scott. I'll bet you that. I'll bet you some mega corporation tries to do that. They just kind of blanket file copyright claims, you know, DMCA claims on YouTube, and there's kind of nothing you can do about it. Pretty lame. And I'm kind of worried that could actually happen because he's using a lot of like sampled, you know, sounds in his in these mixes. So Stank Breath wants to know when the hot tub stream is. I don't know. I don't think I can get a hot tub in here. Maybe if I get a Steam Deck, then we can do some flight simming while sitting in the hot tub. That's how we find out MPH has been stealing people's music. No, it's called sampling. Sampling their music. Alright, let's see. I'm not flying fast enough. I should be flying like 70. We're going 67 here. Let's get some down trim. Speed up a little bit. Steam room deck, yeah. Get in the steam room. Scott by Scott, we need to get you in here on the flight sim action. We can see Tom Lowe, efficient dread over here. He's climbing 8,000 feet. You're not climbing really great, but you're getting up there, huh? A little bit. Light lift.
Yeah, I'm showing 10 knots, 1,000 foot a minute. And
oh, really? Okay.
I'm above cloud base. Matter of fact, I'm starting to get this.
Yeah.
There's a big black cloud here.
Yeah, if you're above cloud base, then we're definitely not synced on clouds because I got no cloud where you are.
Interesting.
Scott wants to know if there's a jet with guns. I mean, I suppose the jets have guns. I don't think you can fire them.
Yeah, that's DCS. He has to try that one.
Yeah. Oh, DCS. That's the other flight sim. I don't know if there's any add-ons or mods for air combat yet in Flight Simulator. Have you tried, Tom? Have you tried the Reno Air Races add-on?
I have not. No, it looks pretty fun though.
I bet that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, that's maybe I'll try that someday. Scott wants to know if you can collide with other planes. No, you cannot. No, it doesn't have collision effects between airplanes on. You just kind of fly right through each other. So, no, you can't go trolling and just crash into people. Although you could go trolling and just be really annoying to like someone trying to set up an approach or something, and you just like fly in their face with a helicopter or something. So, looks like you're up to 9,000 feet there, Tom. 9,100. I show you that?
Yep, that's right.
All right, very
I have
cool.
the attitude indicator on because I'm completely whited out.
Oh, cool.
On instruments here.
Yeah. Well, I'm still gliding along here, headed towards this cloud, but actually I think that the turn point might be before the cloud, so I might just bail on that and go there. And I'm doing good, so we'll see when I get a little bit closer. Scott, there was a an RC simulator, remote control airplane simulator that I had back in the day that had like online. And that did have collision effects with other airplanes, and so I did a little bit of trolling there. It was funny, but you know, like fly the helicopter and go crash into them. So that's kind of fun. All right, cruising along here, 10,700 feet, flying from San Bernardino, Southern California to Las Vegas over the Mojave Desert here currently. I'm 20 or so, 30 miles north of Barstow. And you can see I got a turn point kind of off my right a little bit where it says custom on the screen. That is Baker. And but there's some clouds straight ahead, so I was gonna head for these clouds, but now it actually looks like Baker is closer. So yeah, I think I'm gonna veer towards Baker. And actually, once I hit Baker, then I gotta turn towards those clouds. So that's gonna be the flight path to go. Not the best planning on ahead on my part, but depth perception is kind of a thing. Do you get like a sense of depth perception with the VR, Tom? Because it's like 3D, right?
It's all 3D. It's really, really compelling.
Okay, all right.
And the cockpit that I'm sitting in, it just feels like I could touch it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because the nose is kind of long, so it sticks out there, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I mean,
super cool.
everything is just like around me in the cockpit, which is kind of neat. Kind of cool.
Right. Scott says he would have been there by car. I don't know, Scott. Hour and 30 minutes you can get to Vegas? I don't think so. I think it's going to be end up being pretty close to about the same speed, same time to get there. I'm flying about the same speed you would drive. I'm flying 70 knots, so you'd be driving like 75, 80. Oh, Brock, yeah. Yeah, he would have been there by now. So we're headed to Vegas, and yeah, if we have a little bit extra time and a little bit extra altitude, might fly a little bit north, a little bit farther north. We're gonna check out Area 51, see if we can see them aliens. Just to bring back an old meme for you guys. Boy, these sailplanes just go and go and go and go. Cruising along at 70 knots. I show you 8,200 feet now, Tom.
That's right.
It's kind of below and behind me, huh? Headed towards the. You just kind of following me.
Kind of trying to keep you within reach and heading for that ridge in front. There.
Yeah. You didn't get the waypoint set, right?
No, I couldn't get. Well, I got the waypoint set, but then I couldn't set the weather.
Yeah,
It was
right.
too-
Yeah, so you don't have them on currently.
No, I
Right.
have no idea.
Okay.
I do have the VFR map up, so I can see.
Oh.
I can see the lake, which is I know roughly where.
Yeah, right.
it is.
Yeah, is there a there's an airport just to the north west of the turn point that I set at Baker, which is 04NV.
Okay, I'm looking for it.
You got to zoom in on the VFR map to show it. Oh, there's like 3 there. NV42. NV, what is that? Nancy Victor? Is that the?
Yeah. November Victor.
November Victor. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't know my phonetic alphabet. Nancy. N as in Nancy. $16 miles now to Baker. Go see if we can see that. The world's largest thermometer. Oh, the desert looks super cool from here. I got a big old cloud to the left of Baker. Yeah, it gives me a one of the automated markers for Baker Airport now, 14 nautical miles from where I am, so that might pop up for you in a minute. All right, doing pretty good here. 11 nautical miles to Baker. And then from there, I don't know, maybe it's another 60 miles or so to the goal, to Las Vegas. Cruising along here, been flying for a little over an hour and a half. Flying the District 2C from Got Friends, the developer. Love the way the desert looks in the sim. From up here, the mountains look very cool. Very interesting terrain, very desolate looking out here. You would not want to go down out there.
You're carrying a lot of water ballast, right?
Oh yeah, I suppose you'd have some water to drink. Wow. Can view the information card. Look at that. The information card for this airplane. Have you seen that, Tom? They got a little card in the pocket you can read.
Yeah.
Some do's and don'ts. Do spawn on a runway. Set up weather or use a preset. Select ballast levels on pre-flight. Oh, I didn't do that. Sorry. Don't spawn on the apron. Glide in heavy storms. Land with water and ballast tanks. Well, I've landed with water in the ballast tanks. Forgot to do that.
Yep.
I have not done any gliding in heavy storms, so I'm going to challenge that. Next time there's a hurricane in Florida, we're coming. We're gonna go see how we can see what it's like in the hurricane.
So I've got a bunch of cloud developing in the valley, center of the valley, between the mountains we're over now.
Yep.
And the next ridge ahead of us.
Oh, perfect.
So hopefully, I'm about at cloud base.
Okay. Yeah,
Right
I've got clouds off of to the left of the course line here. That would be pretty far away of it. And then I've got another big cloud. Yeah, a bit further away. Seems like that would be maybe out of reach, but probably not, because these things just glide like crazy. I've lost like 3,000 feet, and I don't know how many miles. I've gone almost, what, 30 or 40 miles. 40, yeah, like 40 miles, 3,000 feet. So. Let me see. Yeah, I show you pretty far off to my right there.
That's right.
It doesn't. Well, maybe you're not as far away as it looks. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't give you really any indication as to how close they are to you. It just shows other people's altitude.
Right.
So, yeah, you're far enough away that I can't, resolve you.
Right. Understood.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And I think I see you on. I think I see you on the VFR map.
Yeah, I see you on there. Yeah. If I bring the VFR map, yeah. You're behind me a little bit and to the right.
Yep.
Your heading looks like a little bit left from the course line. Yeah, diverging from me a little bit.
Yeah.
My current heading is 078. And yeah, there's a big cloud going in a straight line, so I think I'll head towards that. Dark hills. That's kind of directly on the course line. I don't know. We'll see. It's down to 8,900 feet, 5 nautical miles from Baker, California. On our way to Las Vegas. I love the way the desert looks, especially contrasting with this very brightly colored paint scheme I have on this glider. Got the crescent moon up there in the sky. It's very cool to see that rendered. Thanks for tuning into the stream, guys. Been fun flying so far, as we're a little over halfway to our goal to fly to Las Vegas in the sailplane. If you guys have not been flying gliders, haven't done any soaring flying, I definitely recommend checking it out. I think it's a really, really cool way to fly. Very interesting dynamic. You're sort of looking for the lift, where to go, where to find lift, how to get up. And then once you get up, where do you go? What do you do with that altitude? And right now we've got a task in mind, so let me bring that up actually. I'll show you. Here's the flight plan. Took off down here in San Bernardino, Southern California. Flew to the north to Bakersfield. Sorry, not Bakersfield, Barstow. And then made a right turn, and we're just now coming up on the second turn point of Baker, which looks like it's about exactly halfway, maybe a little past halfway. And from there we're going to continue in pretty much a straight line to the California-Nevada state line. And then after that, head north to Las Vegas. Pretty much hitting all the 15 freeway landmarks as if you were driving to Vegas, so it's kind of cool to recreate that in the sailplane. And sort of in real time here too. And cruising along at 70 knots, which is kind of similar speed you'd be driving in a car, so it should take kind of about the same amount of time. Scott, we should get a Steam Deck and drive to Vegas, and you drive and I'll fly while you're driving, and we'll see who gets there first. Flying right over Baker, California right now, which is kind of just a truck stop. But there's a runway down there. There's an airstrip, so we could land if we wanted to. Flying with Tom Lowe here, off to my right. He's down in 6,400 feet, a little bit behind me.
Getting a little worried.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got, I could kind of, yeah, that wouldn't be very good. I could make a left turn, and it's a few miles, maybe 5 miles or so, to a big old cloud. But that would be taking me really off the course line. So I'm just going to keep heading straight, And there's a big old dark cloud ahead of me. Actually, there's a small puffy cloud kind of even closer. I might get a lift there. Pat says, can the sim mimic actual weather in real time? And the answer to that is yes, it does. You put on live weather, and it gets weather data from, I don't know, wherever all the other websites get their weather data from, and it generates that in real time. And that includes all the really cool stuff like hurricanes. So when there's a hurricane, you'll see a whole crap load of people flying around the hurricane in real time. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I got some like little puffy clouds right ahead of me here. Let's see if that generates some lift. I'll turn my Vario sound back on. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit too as we get up to it. Yeah, look at this cool little cloud. There's a lot of air traffic around Las Vegas right now. You can see all the user tags there, gamer tags. So we got this little cloud in front of me. Let's see if these guys are. If there's a thermal here popping off. Not getting anything yet, but I want to slow up. Some beeps. A couple of beeps. I'm down here 8,000 feet. I'm not getting much here. Not getting anything. Now it's kind of hard to see. Right on my course line there's clouds, but there's so many gamer tags it's kind of obscuring. So yeah, no lift here.
Finally starting to climb again.
Alright. Alright, good night, brother. Have a good rest of the stream. We'll do our best here. I think we're getting some starting to get some challenging a little bit of challenging conditions now. It's kind of not a sure thing anymore. So I got a big fat cloud. It's a little bit to the south of the course line, but I think that's probably my best bet for finding lift. I don't think I want to just head straight because I can't tell if there's lift straight along the course line. I can't tell if there's really lift there or not. So yeah, I kind of want to turn the tags off right now. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it and oh, where is that under tag?
General settings traffic.
General settings traffic?
Yeah.
General options?
Or no, I'm sorry. It's the standard options or whatever that is. Where the graphics are.
Yeah. Oh, show nameplates off. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now I probably won't be able to see where you are, but that's okay.
Well, I can see where you are.
Okay. Can you see me? Oh, you can see my tag. You're still looking at mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I got a pretty long glide to get to this cloud, but it's a big one, so there's got to be lift under that one. And oh yeah, it's quite a bit south of my course line, but I don't see really many other options. There's some puffy clouds right here. I could kind of, little puffy ones back there didn't really do any good though, so I think I'm just gonna head right for this big dark one. And this is gonna take me way south of where I need to be.
I think I'm finally higher than you are.
Ah, 7,500 feet. Where are you at?
8. Just hit 8.
All right. Nice. Yeah, this might be a grave mistake where I'm headed here, but I don't know. We'll find out.
Well, if this was real, I'd be really scared because I'm completely surrounded by black. In all directions.
That was a dark cloud, huh? Yeah, I think the terrain kind of rises as we fly to the northeast here too. Yeah, kind of crossing a big area of rising terrain. So my next turn point I show at 32.9 nautical miles, and I'm headed a bit south of the, quite a bit south of the course line. Course line is this pink line here on the navigation, you can see. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, quite a bit south of it. Cloudy out there, so and I'm getting there pretty good here. 7,300 feet. But making good progress getting there, and it's pretty much just blue, so I don't have many other options. So I think I've already pretty much got to get up there. Oh yeah, and then there's we got to clear that sort of big mountain range. There's kind of one big mountain there. You see, Tom. We got to basically get over that range. So we definitely need to climb. I think that the road, I think, might peak out at maybe 6,000 feet. I'm kind of trying to think, because it says on the side of the road when you drive through there, right? So looks like there's a lot of clouds in that direction, at least for me. So yeah, this is the tricky part of the flight here. This is what I've been talking about with the challenging of soaring flying. You just never know what you're gonna get. In a 1 minute you're at 14,000 feet, feeling like you can do anything, and the next minute you're kind of biting your nails because you're like, ugh. And if this was real life, this was like I'm flying over some very very remote and hostile terrain, and if I had to land out here, well, I'd probably destroy the sailplane for one thing. But if I was in like a hang glider, I'm sure I could foot land out there. But then you're just out here in the desert, and yeah, somehow you got to get picked up out here. Luckily, the simulator takes away all of that pucker factor. Well, maybe not all of it, because I'm still kind of like, because I want to get there. I want to make the goal. So, yeah, I'm down to 7,000 feet. But I am getting here to this cloud. I'm making progress, so I pretty much really need this to get me back up. This is where it gets exciting. Ooh, getting some sink here, I think. That's not looking super great. $6,800 feet, but I'm approaching this cloud, and the base is well above where I am, so this could maybe get me back up to 10 grand or so. How are you doing, Tom? Where's your altitude at?
Just below 9.
All right.
I got up to 9 grand, and I'm heading kind of back out toward you, but for me, there's a huge blue hole to the next cloud.
If you can follow if you see the 15 freeway below you, the main road below you, that's the course line basically. It's just follow the freeway. So I'm going quite a bit south of there because I'm headed towards this big old cloud. So yeah, but I'm going down and the terrain is coming up. So I've got 4 knot crosswind, which is okay. So as soon as I start, if I can climb, then I'll be drifting in the direction I need to go. So that This could be right what we need. I'm kind of gonna want to get to the upwind side. Oh, and it's starting to beep already. That's good. $6,500 feet. Yeah, I'm down to maybe I'm like only 2,000 AGL or so. Yeah, maybe 3,000. Which seems super low because I've been so high all day.
Yep. Starting to see the ground move past you.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Rather than looking like you're standing still. There's kind of a plateau, kind of a big ridge line and a plateau here. Alright, come on, get in these clouds. Let's get some lift here. Come on. Come on. Gonna be here. There's beeping. Well. Oh, I think there's a little dirt strip off on my right that I could land at if I had to. But, starting to get some lift. That's a good sign. There's lift here. Kind of just fly slow banking angles to sort of find the strongest part of it, and it's getting stronger. 300 feet a minute. There we go. 400, 500. Oh yeah, there we go. 7. Gotta kind of focus. Flying too fast. Down to 6,400 feet. Maybe 2,000 feet AGL here. Hey, what's up, Jake? Jake asks, "Is this glider equipped with DN modulation?" I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means, Tom?
No.
DN modulation? Starting to connect with this climb here. 6,600 feet, climbed a couple hundred. Flying too fast. Let's slow down a bit. It's not the best climb in the world right now, but it's going up, and that's better than going down. Yeah, there's kind of a little cleared dirt area down there that would be a great bailout LZ if I had to utilize it. So that's reassuring always if you have a place you could land if you needed to. But I'm connecting with this climb, going through well, 400 feet a minute now, so we're coming up here. Getting back up to 7,000 feet.
I would join you, except I don't think it would be there for me.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Well, that's not very consistent here. I'm having a hard time staying with it, so. But it's a big area. There's a lot of cloud here, so there should be plenty of stuff. If I can't work this one, I should be able to find something. Alright, climbing. Still tricky, kinda gotta focus. I'm still flying too fast. I need to slow down. I tend to get much more quiet at times of flying like this, because this is where you kind of focus, especially listen to the vario. You're kind of getting clues as to where the stronger part of the lift is. And you're trying to constantly adjust your turn radius to stay in the strongest part of the lift.
That's when your friends just key up the mic and talk about what they had for breakfast and
Yeah. Yeah. Radio silence, boys. Alright, we're climbing. Not super strong, but we're going up here, so.
I'm down to 7.5.
Oh, well, I'm above you again. I'm back to 76. 25 miles south of the next turn point.
Okay. I'm out in front of you now. There's two airplanes in front of you. I'm the further one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see.
Just trying to get across this valley onto that high ridge in front of us.
Yep. Yeah, I know that part of the 15 really well. You kind of come up this long, gradual climb, and then you go like a left turn, and then it's a long sort of descent down into the next valley, and then that's where the at the bottom of that is where the state line is, and there's the big solar farms, and there's those crazy 3 solar reflector power.
Oh yeah, the big round.
Yeah, there's a bunch of mirrors that direct the light at the towers. That's super bright at the top.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited to see how those are rendered in the game. I hope they look interesting. Well, not very strong lift here, 8,000 feet, but it is going up. There's probably some stronger lift around here since there's so many clouds right around me, but I'm hesitant to leave this to go, try to find something better, because then you might not find anything at all. So I'm gonna stick with what I got. This is where it would be really handy to have multiple people flying with you, because a bunch of people in an area together, you can kind of all watch each other and see who's doing better, and go join the guys that are climbing better than you.
But that's going to require the synchronized.
Yeah. I'm kind of talking, IRL.
Yeah.
Yeah, or is it synchronized weather, which we're still kind of having trouble figuring that out. the stronger wind is this way a little bit. A stronger lift. Well, climbed a couple thousand feet here, now up to 8,300. The cloud base is quite a bit higher, so I can definitely, I'm gonna need some more. Oh, it's super light. Definitely not finding the best part of this lift. I think I'm just going to fly towards these bigger clouds some more. There we go. Stronger, stronger, stronger. 600, 700. Alright, now let's do left turns. Jake says, I'm pretty sure SoCal to Las Vegas aboard roller skates would be more efficient time-wise. No, Jake, this flight time should be, it's going to be about the same as the drive time. We've been flying for a little over 2 hours now, and it's about a 3-hour drive. So, about a 3-hour flight. Average airspeed is going to be probably somewhere around 70 knots, which is pretty close to what you'd be doing in the car. Unless you're my friend Brock, who would be driving a much faster speed than that. But yeah, I don't like to ride in the car with him. There we go. Now we're connecting. Now we're climbing 500 feet a minute. Doing pretty good, back to 9,200 feet. If you're just joining the stream, summary, took off from San Bernardino, California, Southern California, a little over 2 hours ago. Then flew north to Barstow, and then returned to the northeast and headed to Baker. And now we've been glide past Baker and headed to the state line. But I veered south a bit of the course line. Course line is pretty much the 15 freeway. As I come around here on the left, that marker that says custom, that is the California-Nevada state line. And so I veered south quite a bit to come to this this big cloud, because this is where I was expecting the lift. And sure enough, right when I needed it, it was there. Climbing through 9,700 feet. And I'm going to get as high as I can here. When I set the weather up today, I purposely set it up to be clouds, but not a whole lot of clouds. But I wanted something a bit more of a challenging flight. The last few flights and streams I've done, they set it up to be like ideal, really booming days. And they're a lot of fun, but kind of too easy because there's just lift everywhere. And so when it's like this and it's much more scattered clouds, it's much more of a challenge. You got to be strategic in where do you go to find the lift. You can't necessarily just fly, right from point A to point B where you want to go. You might have to make some detours to find the lift. And then it's kind of a gamble because you don't really know for sure if you're going to be able to make it to where the lift is. And if maybe you get there, but then there's no lift, and then you have to land. So. It's all part of the game that you play of soaring flight, cross-country soaring flight. It's what makes it so much more interesting, in my view, than powered flight. Where, a powered flight to Las Vegas, you just, I don't know, climb up to 10 or 12 or 15,000 feet or whatever, and set the autopilot and cruise speed, and 3 hours later or 2 hours later, you're there. But here we had to kind of navigate the sky to get there. Got my buddy Tom Lowe on here with me. I turned off the tag so I can't see on the screen where he is because there was just too much traffic in Las Vegas at the moment. But once I top this thermal out, we'll put it back on. I am now at 10,400 feet. Well, how you doing, Tom?
Just squeaking over this ridge, the next ridge ahead of you.
Yeah.
I'm just maybe 500 feet, 1,000 feet above the height of the highest peaks around here. So I'm down at 6,300.
Okay. How close are you to the freeway? You see the freeway down there?
Yeah, I can see it. It's I mean, I have it on a glide.
Yeah.
But because I'm just coming across the highest point of the ridge right now and hoping to
get something there.
I've got some large clouds ahead of me.
All right.
So I'm just kind of milking it.
All right. Yeah, me and Tom we tried to get the weather to sync up, but it didn't work right. It's something we're still kind of experimenting with. It may not be possible or really practical. So yeah, it's kind of and it's kind of still a lot of things are kind of fiddly, kind of buggy when you're changing settings. Like sometimes they apply, sometimes they don't apply, sometimes it crashes. So yeah, it's still a little fiddly. But it's still really cool to be able to link up with your friends online and do some soaring flying. I'm climbing through 10,800 feet. Getting up into the clouds now. And once I leave this lift and head towards the turn point at the state line, it looks like I might have a really big blue hole. So I'm going to want to get as much altitude as possible here. The lift's getting a little lighter as I kind of get up past the cloud base. Just looks so super cool here.
Thank goodness. I found some lift.
All right. All right. I think I'm gonna start heading towards the next turn point here. I'm gonna catch up with you now. Okay, so I turned the gamer tags on. Okay, there you are. Okay, I see it. I was gonna say, but then there's so many of them overlaying each other that you might be hard to find since I'm behind you. But we're all right. All right, so I'm going on glide now towards the state line. 22 nautical miles. Shouldn't take too long to get there. So let me share with you, if you're just checking on the stream, we are headed, or I'm right about here, and headed to here. You see my cursor on the screen there. Started out San Bernardino, flew north to Barstow, right turn to Baker, and now we're headed for the state line. I'm a bit south of the course line. I veered south to find some lift in these clouds, and that worked. It got me back up to 11,000 feet, and now we're gonna fly about 70 knots here, airspeed. Efficient Dread 0 on the right there. That's Tom Lowe, and he's climbing. Look, you're up to about 9,000 feet. So you're gonna be ahead of me there. By the time I get there, you're gonna be above me.
Nice place to be, finally.
Yeah.
That's
And
fine.
then,
I'm going up into a big black cloud right now.
oh yeah, you're going up fast. Yeah, you're quite a bit south.
Where the highway takes a bend right now after it comes out of the hills.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, I see. Yep. Oh yeah, you're 11,000 feet. You're just cranked up there. Let's see. Yeah, I got another cloud south of the course.
Far horizons of the unknown come tales of new.
Crazy. We're 72 miles from San Bernardino.
Yeah.
I mean, we've flown further than that in our hang gliders.
Yeah. Well, I haven't. My longest flight's 69 miles. That was the farthest I've ever flown.
Okay, almost this far.
Wait, it says 70 miles?
It says 72 waypoint distance, and I'm assuming that's back from San Bernardino because that's where we took off from.
Oh no, that's probably you took off from Barstow, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. That sounds more right. Yeah, because I know it's like 200 miles total, and we're like 3/4 of the way there now almost. So.
Yep. Yeah, my longest hang glider flight is 102 up in Lakeview, and I've never flown the Owens Valley.
Yeah. That's Oregon, Lakeview?
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of telling people about like Dustin Martin's world record flight, and it's like he flew 475, and I'm like, yeah, he's flown. So is that 406 miles more than my longest flight? Oh, if you guys check out the stream, the world record for cross country distance on a hang glider is 475 miles. So kind of try to wrap your head around that. And that will. Dustin Martin flying that flight down in Texas.
Yeah.
They get like it's a special kind of conditions that show up, for like maybe a week out of the year or something like that, and just kind of got to be there. Boy, you're doing great there now. 13,500 feet. I think you got this strip on glide from there, Tom.
That was the plan.
Yeah. Now you can just fly. You can fly just like 180 knots all the way there. Oh, sorry, red lines. Okay, 140. I am probably gonna need another climb, but there's some clouds up here in the distance, so that should be okay. There actually are some clouds right where you're climbing.
Are there?
Maybe they're a little bit further to the east, but there's definitely some clouds there. But you're way above the tops of the.
Okay. I'm in a towering cumulonimbus right now. Every once in a while I put it on the side. Like right now,
man.
Now I can see. Got the attitude indicator on, just holding the turn.
You're just completely blacked out.
Yeah,
Grayed out.
Grayed out most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah. It's looking pretty good. It's the 15 freeway there below me. If you've ever driven from SoCal to Vegas, you know that drive. There's that pass. You kind of come up this long hill, and then you kind of go down the hill there through that pass. Then you got that sweeping left-hander, and then it's the long downhill drag into this valley. I'm coming right up on the solar plants here, big solar farms, and these solar reflector power plants up here. I've been kind of wanting to check these out, see how the sim renders them. And as I get kind of closer to them, it looks like they don't really do don't look like they really do them justice, but you know, we're still a ways out. They should be glowing bright. Like have you seen those things, Tom, in real life?
Yeah, I have.
They're so bright you can't look at them. They're like.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I just rolled out of this thing at 15,000.
Yeah.
I'm flying basically due north now with wings level.
Yeah, I think you can get there from here. You could definitely make it to Area 51 from here. Let me know if you see them aliens.
Oh, I see the solar array, the round array.
Yeah, there's
There.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Then there's a series of panels.
Yep, sure enough. I see there's 2, yep. Yeah, I don't see any blindingly bright spot in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a nice view up here.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I'm going to trim the nose down a bit.
Alright, so I'm going to be getting kind of low as I get past here, but I do have some clouds, so I should be okay. Got some lift ahead of me. I did look up, Tom, there was a couple of applications to do record GPS track logs of your flight.
Oh, yeah.
And they look like third-party programs you just run in the background while Flight Simulator is running.
Oh, that's
so,
good.
Yeah, maybe I'll play with it. You know, I mean, the ultimate solution would be something that's just integrated in, so you don't have to run another program and, you know, remember to do that, right? So, but
Exactly.
yeah, I guess we'll see.
I am putting that pre-flight experience as an option.
Oh yeah, yeah.
KML file.
Right.
Or IGC files. All right.
Right.
So I can see that there's towers over each of those arrays
Yeah.
in the model.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. I see the towers, but they're just rendered as like generic building.
Yeah.
So that's kind of. But it's cool to see them from the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's this massive solar farm, and then a golf course.
Only in the U.S. Huh?
Yeah. And this big lake bed over here. I often see guys out there doing some kind of outdoor lake bed type sports. All right, 5.7 miles to the state line. headed northeast, heading 033, and down to 8,700 feet. But I've got some clouds right in a straight line here, so I'm going to head for those clouds. And that one more climb should be get back up to that cloud base should get me to Vegas, no problem. Which will take me a little bit south of the course line again, but that'll be okay. I think I'm flying a little bit fast. Air's been pretty smooth in between thermals, which is nice. There's the state line just up ahead. Flight time now 2 hours 27 minutes. Took off from San Bernardino Airport, Southern California. Been flying northeast on our way to Las Vegas. Flying the Discus 2C, third-party add-on model from the developer Got Friends. This is a very cool airplane. Down to 8,400 feet here. Oh, there's some clouds right on my right. No, they're kind of far. Got Tom Lowe up there. He's efficient Dread Zero. Flying the same airplane. He's at 14,000 feet, so he's he can pretty much blast into Vegas. So he'll beat me there by 10 or 15 minutes at least, probably. There's the state line. A whole buttload more solar panels. Certainly plenty of room for solar panels out here in the Mojave Desert.
Which of the Las Vegas airports was our final goal?
What's that?
Which of the airports in Las Vegas area was our final waypoint?
The final waypoint is the fountain in front of the Bellagio Casino, and then you can land wherever you want. But I'm pretty sure you could do a beat up, like go over that fountain, and then land at the airport, because the airport's right off the strip, right?
Yep,
the McLaren or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah. Although there's at least one big casino. The Cosmopolitan's right on the other side of it, so that might be a little bit tricky to maneuver in there. But there's going to be some kind of fun flying to do around there. Some fun, highly illegal flying. All right. Well, I'm down to 7,800 feet here, and I kind of need to get to this cloud ahead of me. But I think we should be able to get there. Alright, I think it's smooth enough I can go hands off and refill this beverage. Alright. Thanks for checking out the stream, guys. Been a fun flight so far. Flight time 2 hours 31 minutes. Flying gliders cross country from Southern California to Las Vegas. Kind of two cool waypoints to go. Had a fun flight yesterday. I flew from Santa Barbara all the way to Palm Springs. That was another about 200 miles. Took a little over 3 hours, I think. And the day before that, we flew in the Owens Valley up to Lee Vining, and then over through Yosemite National Park, and then landed down at I think it was Maricopa, just below.
Yep.
Just to the west of there. That was like a 4-hour flight. That was super fun. Had some really epic thermals that day.
It looks like there's a bailout airport there ahead of you, Dave.
Yep. Yeah, it says Gene.
Yep.
Yep. I should be able to glide there, but I got this big old cloud right in front of me, so I'm at 7,400 feet. So I bet this cloud will get me up. Let's see, you're probably, you gotta be in front of me now. Oh yeah, there you are. Yeah, still at 13,000. So me and Tom are flying. Tom is that one up there at Efficient Dread 0. We're flying, we were not quite able to get the weather to sync up. Still kind of trying to figure that out. It's kind of fiddly, kind of finicky, kind of buggy. With generating and sharing and saving weather presets. Like, that's a feature you can do. You can set your weather and then save a preset, and then, you know, save it to a file that you can then send to somebody. But yeah, loading that in and loading a flight, it's just, yeah, if you mess with it, then you'll know what I mean. It's fiddly, and that could use some work, Asobo Studios. But I mean, the simulator's awesome, so don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm still get a little buoyant air here, which is nice, but not enough to climb in. I'm heading for these dark clouds straight ahead of me. I actually have somewhat of a cloud street here. At least a couple of more clouds on the way to the goal of Las Vegas. And you can tell where Vegas is on my screen because it's where the concentration of gamer tags. There's a lot of people flying around there tonight. So that might be kind of fun to go kind of fly around with them. And all right, so now we're getting turn my Vario sounds back on. I can locate this climb. Need to connect with something down to 7,200 feet. And I do have a bailout airport on my left over there I could go utilize if needed. And a lake bed that I could land in. But hopefully that won't be necessary. Got these nice clouds here. Get another climb. If we can top this lift out, then pretty much should have Las Vegas on glide. Tom's up there at 12,600 feet, so he's fine. And I've got a bunch of fluffies right here. I'll kind of slow down. Need some up trim. As I sort of come up underneath these clouds, should be something in here. Starting to get some beeps. Yep, there's some. kind of doing some kind of slow, gradual turns to try to find the peak, find the core. That's getting stronger. Stronger. 600, 500, 800. Oh yeah, 1,000. Oh, that's a good climb. Now I want to turn tight. Stay in that. That's pretty much stronger than I've had all day. 800. Oh, beautiful. That's what you like right there. Get locked into it. 700. At 7,600 feet and climbing here. Pretty much right where I need to be. This has been a fun and somewhat challenging flight. It's definitely not been an easy straight shot. I got up, well, initially I was pretty low, and but luckily I was able to get up and got up really high. Then went on a long glide. Stayed high for a while. Then connected with another thermal. Got right back up, no problem. But then had a really long crossing, big blue hole, where there was no lift, and had to just kind of keep going, and had to veer off course line quite a bit to head to some clouds to hopefully find lift. And if I didn't find lift, I would have been landing quite a bit south of the course line. But I did. I got some lift there, right under the clouds. Got back up to like 11,000 feet, and then went on glide to pass the state line, where now I'm climbing back up through 8,400. Hopefully we can top this lift out around 12,000 again, and then we should have the Las Vegas Strip on glide. I think probably from that altitude. Been flying for 2 hours 38 minutes or so now. So it'll be maybe a little over 3-hour flight time. That's not bad. About what it takes you to drive to Vegas. I'm climbing good here. 8,800 feet. Climbing at 700 feet per minute. And the wind is drifting me in the direction I need to go. Pretty consistent thermal here, not the strongest that they can be, but pretty consistent. That's what you want. Across the state line now, so I am in Nevada. 700 feet a minute. $9,200 feet. Tom's probably to Vegas by now. Tom, are you there?
Yeah, I'm actually inverted right now.
Currently I'm inverted. Just casually inverted. Oh, you know. You get to your goal with plenty of altitude, then you can have some fun with it.
Yeah.
I'm 24 nautical miles south of the goal here. I'm climbing good through 9,700 feet. I'm thinking maybe I'll take one more turn in this thermal and get to 10,000, and that should be plenty of altitude, and then we'll just cruise on. Yep, 10,000 feet. Right up into the base of these clouds. Look at this. How cool does that look?
So I've turned around, Dave. I'm heading back toward you.
Okay. Yeah, I see it 11,000 feet there.
Yep.
You're still above me. I'm climbing up in these kind of surrounded by clouds here, kind of climbing up in the middle of them, which looks really cool.
Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier. But from my perspective, you're in a big blue hole.
Yeah. Yeah, Tom and I have been trying to get the weather to sync up, and it's kind of a tricky thing. So, but even though our weather isn't synced up, it's still been able to fly together, pretty much the same as if it was. I mean, this is kind of similar to what a real world experience would be like. 10,500 feet. And 23 nautical miles to go. So I think I'm going to, just complete this turn and head into goal here. I don't need to get any higher. Even though it's kind of a sacrilege to leave good lift, you know, but that's all right. Okay, all right. I'm calling that topped out. I don't want to hear the Vario anymore. Don't need it. 10,800 feet. Got lift right where we needed it. And so now we're going to speed up a bit and fly in on home. I need to remember to dump my water ballast today. I didn't do that the other day.
It's like we're at the same altitude now.
Yep. I show you at 10.8.
Yep.
I actually have another big puffy cloud right in front of me. I'm gonna have to fly through. I'll probably be right at the base of it when I get under it.
I was planning on doing the Top Gun thing where I fly right over you upside down.
Oh, inverted? Take my picture? See if you can pull it off. That'd be awesome.
I know we can't get that close and be still visible to each other, but
Oh yeah, you have to be a little bit farther away, a more reasonable distance away.
yeah. I'm waiting to get a visual on you.
Yeah. All right, we're on a final glide now. It's the last leg of the flight. While we're doing that, let me bring up the flight plan for today. This is where we flew. Started out in San Bernardino, Southern California. Crossed up into the high desert, Mojave Desert, and flew to Barstow. Right turn to Baker, and then the state line, and now we're on final glide to Las Vegas. I set the weather up to be a bit more challenging today, and that's pretty much what it turned out to be. This was definitely not a easy, cheater day. It was definitely not a sure thing the whole way, and for sure had to connect with several climbs in order to make it here. But now I'm 18.8 nautical miles and 10,000 feet. Now it's pretty much a sure thing, unless I break the airplane or something. And,
Okay, looks like you're getting pass on me.
yeah, you're getting pretty close to me now. Yeah, I got visual on you. Yeah, there's Tom, just flew by me. Coming around on my right. Alright, I'm gonna try to keep my airspeed right at 70 here. Fly just kind of straight as I can. Actually, I need to turn right a little bit, so get me a little closer to you. Yeah, there he is, right off my right wing. Look at that. Look at how cool that looks. Oh man, that's so cool. I'm about to go into this cloud here, which might give me some lift, so it'll be interesting to see if I climb. If I climb right past you. Ah, that's so cool. Look at that.
Okay, so here we go. Watch this. I don't know if this is going to work, but...
Alright, okay, you're diving down below me. You gonna try to loop around me?
No, I'm just going to see if I can fly inverted.
Okay. Yeah. I got you. You're inverted. Alright, now maybe I can come in underneath you. And then use the spoilers to slow down. Oh, you're gonna disappear in the cloud though.
Uh-oh.
Alright, hold on. Alright, coming up. I'm coming right underneath you. Well, I definitely flew underneath you. Did you see me?
I don't see it. No.
No? Oh, you probably just disappeared. I was probably too close.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm going to roll back out.
I couldn't see either because now I'm in this cloud. Oh yeah, and I'm going up at 1,100 feet per minute. I gotta dive out of this thing.
You're way up there.
Yeah, I probably climbed way past you now. Oh yeah, okay, I see you. Alright, I got spoilers. Yeah, I'm going up at 1,600 feet a minute. Alright, now I'm back down at 96.
Trying to
But
catch
now,
you.
but yeah, now I'm flying super fast, so we got some spoilers. I'm at 100 knots.
Yep, I'm doing 110.
Yeah, okay, alright, I think I'm out of the lift. I'm slowing down.
Okay, I'll form up on your left wing in a second.
Doing like 90 knots, 95,
Yep.
9,300. That's somebody off my left wing in an airliner. Looks like they're just departing Las Vegas.
Yep.
Alright, slow down to about 72. And okay, there I see it. I'm going into a cloud. Oh, there's just a little puffy cloud. I wish this worked.
You're in a little bit of a right turn. You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to... Dang it. Yeah, I'm veering off course line here. I was trying to get this thing. I gotta figure out how to get it to work again. But you know, NVIDIA's graphics drivers has the built-in ability to like save replays of video and stuff. You know, gameplay.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is total something that I really want to grab right now, but it's not been working. I tried to get it to work the other day and it wasn't working. But I mean, I got some really cool images of you like cruising right up behind me here. Ah well, the stream will record it, but it's in like, you know, really low, really compressed image, right? So.
For some reason, my Vario is just pegged, but the altimeter isn't going.
Wow. Oh wow, mine was too. What the heck? It's showing 1900. What the heck?
Yeah,
Wow. Oh yeah, no, I'm showing the same thing. Yeah, I'm showing, yeah, but the altitude wasn't going up. Oh, that was weird. All right, I got Tom right on my ass here.
pull out your spoilers just for a bit so I can catch up.
Yeah. I'm trying to do that in the external camera, but then I can't keep the airplane flying straight.
Yeah.
There we go. There you are, right off on my left. Oh. Now he's way above me. All right, we made it. There is Las Vegas, Nevada. There's the strip. A lot of other people flying around here today. Made it here with plenty of altitude to spare. Jeez, 8,700 feet. I don't think I needed that last thermal after all. Now we can go. Ooh, that was close. Tom doing a loop there. I can track you really well with the thumbstick. The view hat thumbstick on this flight yoke works really great, and I can track you really well when you're flying around me. All right, made it to Vegas. Flight time 2 hours and 54 minutes. I do believe that is faster than if I was driving to Vegas. So, you know, I don't know. Make of that what you will. No motor.
If I can spin this thing down as opposed to tearing the wings off.
There you are. Oh, Scott wants you to wait, and he needs to see a casino before you blow the airplane up, so don't do that. And there we got somebody looks like on an airliner, just cruising out. Right over the airport here. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and dump my water ballast here.
Good idea. See the reminder?
There's a very faint animation of the water coming out of the back of there, but it is there. And there's the Las Vegas Strip, Mandalay Bay, and the Luxor. Oh, the football stadium is not completed in the map here. Yeah, I think I'll just go. I think I'll just fly as fast as I can. Let's see if I can fly the whole length of the main strip here.
In ground effect.
Well, not quite ground effect because there's like passenger footbridges and stuff. So, but just like at or below the tops of the casinos of the buildings, and then climb out and then go land at the airport. I think we can. I think we have the energy to do that. like from north to south along the strip.
Yep, we will have a headwind.
Starting, is that a headwind? Yeah, because the south winds there, right? Yeah, 5 knots. Well, we could go south to north, but then we got to climb out and then fly back to the airport, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's my turn to do a loop. Oh, I got right past VNE there for a second. Oh, that's okay.
There you go. Okay, I'm in a right spin. It doesn't want to spin.
Oh, I see it.
Try that.
Oh.
Okay. No, it doesn't really want to spin. See if we can do a formation, Dave. What do you think?
A formation dive down the strip.
No, a loop from in formation.
Oh, I'm kind of setting up for this strip dive here, so.
You've got lots of altitude.
Yeah, well, if I can find you, so I don't know. Can you find me?
I'm
You're
right behind
me?
you.
Okay. All right. I don't know. You lead then.
No,
See where you-
since I'm right behind you, go ahead. Let's follow you down.
Oh, you'll follow me.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want, I can lead. I'm pulling in front of you.
Yeah. Okay.
Right
All right.
below you.
I'll put a little bit of spoilers. Let me wait till I see you. Oh, okay. I see you. Okay. All right. Go whenever you're ready. Get back in the cockpit. All right. Okay. There we go. Yeah, okay. All right. That was awesome. Double loop. Okay, that was awesome. That was really awesome.
Cool.
Oh god, it's slow. Oh, that's a little slow. Get some rudder.
Okay.
Alright, so now I gotta head to the north, kinda make a left turn. I'm gonna make a left turn right over the top of the right over the top of the wind. And then kinda dive it in. I'm gonna come around the palazzo. A few hundred feet over the top of the wind. Oh, a lot of downforce on the stick. Oh, this really hurts the frame rate here. Oh yeah, I'm getting really low frame rates through here. There's New York, Excalibur, Luxor. Mandalay Bay and climbing out. I'm going to turn a left and then a right. And I should be able to get on the runway. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, gear down. Don't forget to put the gear down. You like that, Scott? Ooh. I gotta make a kind of a tight turn to get on the runway here, but I think I can do it. Oh, there's the further one. Oh yeah, no problem. Plenty of airspeed. Runway 19 left. Pretty sure that guy heard say I had permission to land here, so.
Taking the right side, I'll take the left side of the runway.
There we go. I didn't ground loop it. Mission successful.
I'm glad you didn't ground loop because I'm right next to you.
Oh, you're right next to me. Look at that. Oh, that was great. Man, oh, that was cool. What a fun flight. Wow, 3 hours and 3 minutes of streaming for us. So, yeah, 3 hours to fly to Vegas from San Bernardino. That's kind of what I expected. That was awesome. That was so cool. What a fun flight.
Yeah, that was a check.
Oh man! All right. Well, that was super fun. Thanks for joining me, Tom. I'm gonna end the stream here, and thanks everyone for.
It's still Cyber Monday. It's not too late to buy that 4090 GPU.
To get the 4090, I don't think you can get them. I don't think they're in stock anywhere. So.
Oh, I look.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No. And 3080 does great, except for in the city right there. I mean, I'm getting like up to 60 FPS, but yeah, in the city right there, it was getting really choppy. I was getting like in the teens. So yeah, that's where it kind of struggles. So, but yeah. Anyways, thanks for checking out the stream, guys. It's been a lot of fun sharing this with you. If you're on Twitch, give me a follow. That will be awesome. I want to do a lot more stuff like this, and you can see me and Tom were able to fly together pretty much the whole way, and so we could get a lot of people in, and more people flying together would be a lot of fun. So yep. All right, that's it for today. I gotta finish my laundry and go to bed and do that stuff. So all right.